Welcome to Watch Junkie Reviews. Today we have the Giri Ventiquattro, an Alfa Romeo inspired watch developed by MAALS. The watch houses a Miyota 9134 movement and is a 26 dual movement with 28,800 vibrations per hour. The movement has a power reserve indicator and a 24-hour indicator also. Date at 3 o'clock. A half open case back with a case that sits at 40mm. The thickness of the watch is 12mm with a signed crown which is lightly laser etched. It's on a 20mm Cordura strap which is waterproof with leather backing. The only disappointing thing about the strap is there is no signed crown. The watch itself is very nice. I've been wearing this quite often this week. I've worn it for all sorts of occasions, going out, meals and things like that. It's hand winding. I will gently just hand wind it. I'm not going to hand wind it a lot because, as you can see in the power reserve indicator, it is full. As you can see, very fluid at 4 Hz. If you have a look on the dial itself, there's Italian words: ora, hour; giorno, day; giri, which equates to turns or revolutions. This is actually on the Alfa Romeo dial, on several cars across their ranges. This is where part of the inspiration for this watch come from. If you have a look, the silver truncated triangle again is another hint at the Alfa Romeo inspiration, which leads right down to that 24-hour window. The watch itself is very nice. It's extremely comfortable on. I've had plenty of people make comments on it. It's a conversation starter. It's something different for watch collectors, and it's got two great features in the power reserve and the 24-hour window at the bottom. I love the artwork on it by Okse, especially the hint to the first watch jumping over the moon on the back. Absolutely stunning stuff. The brothers have really thought about this. Andy and Mark have took incredible time to try and look at all the details of the watch, make sure it functions, make sure it's beautiful. It's art meets watch, and as I indicate in my article, it is definitely a conversation starter. People do notice this watch. It is really nice. I love the silver inlay and the indices with the infill black. The only problem I have with this watch is the hands, when they become into these areas, become a little lost on this model alone. That's partially because the hands haven't been loomed, but having spoken to Andy's informed me that this is going to be corrected in the final production model. You can actually have a look at the other design with the matte black design. There's 4 designs for this. There's the matte black, there's the sunray blue, this is the panda white dial, and they're all very nice. The rose gold and black is absolutely stunning as well. For £350 for the first lucky buyers, the first 50 lucky buyers, it's a great watch. At the Kickstarter price after that is $375, and the RRP is going to be $450 for this watch. I'll give you a nice little look around it. I'll just show you how it looks against the wrist. It is very nice. It's incredibly nice on. I've enjoyed wearing this. Unfortunately, I'm shipping it off tomorrow, and another reviewer is going to get the pleasure of borrowing this. The watch is 5 atmospheres of water resistance, 2 years warranty, sapphire crystal front and back with anti-reflective coating on the front, of course. It's a 361L steel matte black PVD case. As I mentioned before, it's 40mm with 12mm thick. It's actually very slender on the wrist. It really does sit really nice. Hope you enjoyed the review.